So as you guys may know, Minecraft is currently a couple months into the 1.2 and 1.4 update, which is not what we're running on the server right now. We're running on 1.2 and 1.1, which is a lot different and older. So obviously a lot of features from the new update is currently not available. And I've seen some subtle demands on the server to, Lander, update to the new version. We want the creaking. We want the new wood. Okay, I understand. And in this video, I'm just gonna walk you guys through what goes on in the background regarding updating the server in the middle of a Minecraft season, because obviously the season is going to run something until the summer, and we still have a lot of months to go, so we need to make it sustainable and playable for everyone. So let's jump right into it. So another disclaimer before we start this video is that obviously this video is not a lot of gameplay. It's just like me fumbling around with a screen and talking to you guys, like while walking you through my thought process or whatever. So it's not going to be like a normal gameplay video. It's just going to be like some development videos. Obviously, if you're not interested, you can click off it. I don't really mind. So I'm just making this video for myself. It's not really to impress anybody. But I think it'll be pretty insightful for both me in the future and whoever decides to watch until the end of this video. So I appreciate that. So the first things first I need to discuss is the plugins that the server is using. So obviously our server is running on like a custom server software. You guys don't need to understand that too much, but basically a lot of features such as the spawn command, for example, like it's not something that vanilla Minecraft has, and you need to install it from elsewhere. And we need to make sure that all of the plugins are updated to the correct version before we are able to update the server to that version. So I've seen like most plugins are updated to the correct version now, except for like one, which I'm gonna deal with later. And another thing, we also have some custom plugins that I made myself because I'm a dev, not a very good one, but I can do some stuff. And yeah, I have to update those myself, and that should take us quite a bit of time as well. But hopefully, we'll be able to pull it off. Another thing is that we need to update the world. Because you guys can see, like, the world is developed, it's built, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, which isn't exactly what we want, because we want the world to have the new biomes, the new white wood and creaking and stuff in 1.1 and 1.4, and that's going to be pretty hard. We don't want to reset the world, so what we usually do is we reset the chunks that aren't used on server, and we let the world replace them with the new chunks, which may involve the white wood biomes. If they don't, or like something wrong happens, then we can also expand the border, but I would rather not have to resort to that possibility, if you will. So finally, another interesting thing we also need to update, and this really sucks, is that the resource pack, like how it performs, is a lot different in the current version compared to the newest release. So I'm going to walk you through that in more detail later on in this video, but I just want to let you guys know that in order to keep this thing going on in the new Minecraft version, it's going to be a lot of work. So yeah, let's walk right into pack development. Alright, so we're now in our texture pack world, where I test out the server texture pack before I implement it onto the server. So currently we're still on the old version, so we're going to see all the textures that we have on the server right here, which is really cool. But the thing about the new update means that the resource pack might be a little bit difficult to implement back onto the server, and I don't want to go too much into the technical details, but I just want to say that, let's say I have given you this plushie, for example, then when we update to the new version, it's actually not likely you're going to have the same plushie. You might just have, this, which isn't very exciting. So, that's what I'm trying to avoid, and I'm going to dedicate this part of the video entirely to making sure that um, all the textures are going to be consistent in both versions, and we'll have a very smooth transition, and we don't have to like spawn in new items and ask them to burn their old items. That'll be just very devastating. So that's what we're going to do. And yeah, let's jump right into the logistics of this situation. Okay, so after 3 hours of fumbling with commands and making a 1.21.4 texture pack, I finally got a preliminary, I guess, model, just my own sword right now. I haven't put, like, anything else in, but basically it worked. Like, I can do this command, and it's going to give me a sword, so that's pretty interesting. But the thing is, the command to get custom model data items has changed quite a bit. Back in the days, you can just do like custom model data equals 1, but it doesn't let you do that anymore, which really sucks because it took me quite a while to figure it out. So I'm pretty glad that it happened now. So yeah, we got our sword, and the next thing we need to do is I'm gonna go into my models world, which is in a lower version, right? And I think I wanna like make an update for this. Oh, okay. At least I joined a different world because I don't want to like corrupt this world. So I'm just gonna like create a copy of this world, and then we're gonna be back. Never mind. I realized that if you click edit, it says make backup. So I'm just gonna rename this pack world for now. Okay, and then we're gonna make a backup. Where is that? Where's pack world? What? Huh? Where is that? I don't see it. That's really strange. Okay, now I'm just confused. Okay, so I'm back. I've copied the pack world so that there's 2 of them now, and I'm gonna use this one. And let's see if we can see at least one texture that is still in the works. And there you go. Our landmower is still in place. Well, this is amazing news for people on the server because they don't have to ask us to spawn in new items for them, because like their items will transfer directly onto the new texture packs. That is absolutely amazing. And now I guess it's time for me to work on the entire pack, and I'll see you guys later. Welcome back to the creative world. So basically I've finished building the texture pack for the latest version, so everything is ready. So I'm going to show you guys right now. I can just find it. There we go. And as you guys can see, we have everything here. We can like put on this hat, for example, and it would look perfectly just like in the old version. So that is really interesting. And yeah, I know that this is just like another cut in your video. It's not that important, but to me, this is like a few weeks of worth of work, because this entire thing only takes like 5 hours to do, but every hour or so I just take like a couple days break, and one time even took a 2-week break, which isn't very productive of me. So yeah, this took a lot of time, but I'm really glad that we finished it, and we can move on to another section of the mid-season update. Okay, so welcome to a new section of this video. So as you guys can see, I've started my own server on my computer. It's localhost, so I can join it. And basically, this is where I am. And we just have a nice little world where we can test with the new plugins and all that jazz. And we're going to see if it works out perfectly. So let's jump into updating the plugins. How do I do this? So it's not letting me in, which is really annoying. What do you mean no destination by the name Portal 1? Destination? What can I put as a destination? What can I put? Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, wow, that's a fancy command. I'm so confused. I haven't used this for ages. Wiki time. Advanced portals. Wait. Here. Okay. Okay. Portal create. Name portal. Desti. Here. Now it's gonna work. Watch. Trigger block. Glass pane. Okay. So if I walk in here, it's gonna teleport down that ravine. Boom! Boom! Okay. So that's one job done. What plugins do I have on the server? We have gsit. We're gonna /sit, and we can actually sit. So it is working. That is very simple. We have chunky. So we just use chunky. I don't know how to use this. Start world. Square. Are we done? It probably works. I don't know, but that's chunky. And finally, you have the shopkeeper plugin. So we just need to shopkeeper. Yeah. Okay. Shopkeeper. Admin shop. Villager. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna get like a div link. Yes. Oh right. I forgot to show you guys, but obviously I record this already, but the test pack for the new version is also finished, so I can just give LanderYT diamond sword. The command to get it is also a lot different, which is really annoying, but what can you do? So I believe it's like floats, and then like this, and like this, and then like this. And in here, we're gonna write 1. Boom. There we go. So we got the sword, and now we can get like some diamonds, for example. And if I just top row is result items. Okay, let's put that there. There we go. It works. Diamond. Boom. Got him. Okay. And as you guys can see, the villager is not on fire compared to the villager in our server, which is like on fire 24/7. This guy's not on fire. That's pretty cool. Yep. And that is the annoying plugins out of the way. Okay, so the final thing we need to do before we move on to another section of the video is test out Core Protect. You guys are probably familiar with this if you watch my some of my development videos of Minecraft. And basically, we just have the co command, and we're gonna test out. Sounds about right. I need to. Okay, now. Wait, yep. Okay. And I hope it works with the creaking stuff too. So creaking. Oh right. Difficulty easy. There we go. Kill with mace, right? Okay. So now I can check if I killed it. So I killed the creaking. Okay. That's correct. And we also need to test out if we can, like, get the wood. What kind of wood do we have? Pale oak wood. Plank? Pale oak planks. Okay, that's terrible bridging, but the wood is here, and we can check if it registers that. It does. So that, my friends, is Core Protect with 1.21.4. So everything is working, and now we can move to something else. Alright everyone, so this is the next stage of updating the server to 1.21.4, and it is updating the world. So we have the world file here, and it is 15.1 gigs, which it's pretty heavy. It's not as heavy as some other worlds, but it's definitely pretty heavy. So what I want to do now is definitely, I just want to open this real quick and see what is there. Oh my god, this is taking a while. Okay, I'll be back soon. Okay, that took a while. So now I am going to extract this to the world file, and it's going to take another... Are you serious? Okay, folks, so we have finally finished extracting the world zip, and now we have a folder, and we have even smaller folders inside, but we're not going to go deeper into most of these. We just need to pay attention to level.dat and level.dat_old. I don't actually know the difference between these two. Someone can let me know in the comments. But yeah, in order to access this, we do need to open up a specific software called MCA Selector. And this allows us to modify the chunks in this world by accessing the level.dat file. So we're going to open up a world over here, and let's go over here, and we're going to select this folder, and it should open up our world, as you guys can see. And oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think we can use WASD to move around, and it is going to start rendering the world around us. And if we want, we can, like, you know, delete this chunk, for example, or something along those lines. But that is basically how this is going to work. And folks, now I'm going to stream myself, you know, wiping out some unused chunks around this server, and I'm going to stream that on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SkylanderYT. So make sure to check that out. And yeah, folks, let's get into clearing the chunks. Okay, folks, so as you guys can see, we have finally finished getting ourselves onto 1.2 and 1.4, as you guys... Yeah, like in front of me, we have pale oak wood, and it took a lot of work. Obviously, I can't be showing most of this in the process, but I hope everything is going to be fine. Like you guys can see, we have pale oak planks, and boop, like it works perfectly. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I am your host, LanderYT, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.